Oh boy, we should probably get started or something. Game sounds as well. There we go. Yay! Professional. So, hi, this is Malik and welcome to the third of my Oxygen Included live streams. I'm just going to pause it a second, actually. That would probably be a good idea so that I can actually get acquainted with what the hell I am doing. Yeah. So, oh my god, the actual oxygen situation's a bit tricky. Is that gas filter doing filthy things? Oh my god, the plumbing is a thing. So here's the gas. So at the moment, we've got oxygen being pumped out through the orange thing, and then everything else goes out through the green. And that's going into the power generators, which is cool. And then the rest of it's kind of going up here and being spat out. Get a little on. What I probably need to do is getting some tanks and just isolate them specifically. Like, this is a hydrogen tank, this is an oxygen tank, this is a CO2 tank, you know what I mean? And then have the inputs and outputs going appropriately. At the moment, that's just kind of a catch-all gas I don't need tank. I'm assuming it's... I mean, that looks like it's... I mean, there's gas happening. It's got CO2 in it, yeah, because that's kind of like a black dot. So that's CO2. Pink is hydrogen and blue is oxygen, apparently. The power's looking a bit dodgy right now. I think the cables just aren't quite able to handle it. It might be that certain materials are not great at things. I know what I'm talking about. I was just kind of like hide the things that are not represented. But hey. I'm just trying to get an idea as to what metals we've got. Because we've got aluminium. I don't want to actually tick the aluminium. I just kind of want to find the aluminium. You know? Here we go. Oh, have I just... It's probably fine. Does it tell us if it's going to be good at thermal conductivity and stuff like that? Do you know what I mean? I have no idea. I think I've accidentally just... Oh well, it's probably fine. It's all probably fine. Hydrogen is not... Technically, this is just low oxygen, this purple stuff. We've got oxygen going around, and we've got... I think because we ended the last episode with only barely having switched things back on, because we were using up so much hydrogen, we were sort of struggling. See, that's pumping oxygen now, which is then going down here, which is then gonna go down there. Okay. Let's go to this. Yeah, there we go. That's... Oh my god. We've got a lot. We've got a lot going on. I'm kind of wanting the oxygen to come back into a good situation, but I kind of feel like it's not great. I know we've got points to spend and things to summon, but I just want to try and get a grip of exactly what the hell I'm doing at the moment. It is doing it, but I don't like the fact that there's still... The oxygen's pretty damn thin right now. That's what I don't like. Starvation. Well, that's not good. Do we have mush bars? We do not have mush bars. Let's... Why will we have mush bars as being a make mush bars? I'm going to put mush bars as a higher priority. And then I'm going to put mush bars. Why on earth, Zach, are you sleeping? Why is everyone sleeping over there? Is it because it's just like deadly in? I think it's because it's actually deadly in here. Yeah, we did kind of accidentally have all the hydrogen gas kind of go there. That was a problem at one point. I think we want to pump all the hydrogen gas and get rid of it. I think that was a thing that also I wanted to do. Okay, let's work on a problem of pumping hydrogen gas. Do we have... Yeah, no worries, Wild Magic, no worries. I think we need to just pump out a load of stuff from here. Because oxygen is coming in, but I think the hydrogen is kind of blocking it off a little bit, and there's nowhere for the hydrogen to sort of vent. There's no ventilation. That tank it's going to be CO2 and hydrogen, and it's probably going to accidentally end up with some oxygen in there. At the moment, if I look at it, we've got 61.6 kilograms of hydrogen, a load of polluted oxygen, but not even half a kilogram. 1.5 kilograms of CO2, and then it's a few grams of oxygen. I'm not sure how the polluted oxygen and the regular oxygen are somehow staying separate, but apparently they are. Some of the oxygen has germs, some of it doesn't. Never the twain shall meet. But yes, the vast majority is hydrogen, but we can filter it out once we figure it out. But at the moment, I'm just trying to figure out the best way of getting the hydrogen out of this room. I need to pump it out or make a hole above the door. What I'm actually going to do is put a ladder here. And then I'm going to dig that and that. So mush bars are now a higher priority, so hopefully we'll get some more food. We'll get the hydrogen pumped out of this area. I'm going to build a lot more ladder, actually. Well, the doors themselves don't stop oxygen. They don't, like, the doors are permeable to gas. The only problem is, I keep pressing on the wrong button, is because it's above the door, it's not quite working out. I think these are unreachable digs, yeah. And that is a disappointment. If I put another ladder there, will that actually become a workable dig? I think it's the line of sight that's the problem. Either way. It is a shiny gate, but I need to sort out other problems first. Because the thing is, even if we choose a blueprint, like, what are we going to choose that's going to actually help? You know, we've got eggs and duplicants. And more duplicants just is going to be... More hands, yes, but... I just want to... I mean, they're eggs, yes, but it's just husbandry. So it's like... I guess we could have the eggs. I just want to try and get things sorted before we start faffing around with that. I just wish that the digging and constructing and everything like that were Oh, have we kind of got... Well, maybe a small amount of... See, that's still an unreachable dig, unfortunately. If I put a ladder there, will they actually be able to build it and jump to it? Because I know that the duplicates can do that. They can jump. It'd be interesting to see if they can. That would be very, very useful. I like the idea of going to that water and pumping it. Yeah, exactly, Wild Magic. I feel like, oh, there we go. Digging is happening. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Now we just need one more little ladder here. Oh, I can't put a ladder there. Just so that we can get to that dig site and hopefully just dig away that so that all the hydrogen can just eventually drain away. Okay, so we're getting some little wormy boys, some meal lice. Meal lice is good. Yeah, we're not doing amazingly. I need to have a bit more of a plan on where I'm going to be spreading to. I need a better way of distributing oxygen and everything. I'm just having a think. I'm trying to picture things in my head. That's filtering oxygen out. Which then goes up there, and then out into various ways. Which is fine. Then everything else goes out and gets stored. Which is, again, it's fine. I almost feel like there needs to be a dedicated pipe that's not for oxygen, but for other things, which then all goes into a central filtration and storage area. And then from the filtration and storage area, that's where all the oxygen comes from. So I kind of need to build a bunch of these, a bunch of filters, and a bunch of pumps. And I feel like this area here is ripe for development. Putting some storage and filtration and oxygen generation here, and then moving it out from here, and then having the pipes distribute it all. That's at least what I'm thinking. And then it can capture anything that drifts up like hydrogen. We can have one thing down the bottom that at least distributes, that catches and things like CO2. That's what I'm thinking. How ridiculously polluted that oxygen is. Gross. Yeah. So I'm not 100% sure the best way of going about this. Maybe wild magic. I don't know. I just kind of feel off by one. At the moment, it's just one of those things where I want to put an area that's dedicated to storage and filtration, whereas at the moment, it's just all just kind of bitty, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? It's all just kind of like mushed up and mangled and not very good. So I kind of just need to be able to pump oxygen in and then things that aren't oxygen out, and then that's it. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. I want to dig away a load of stuff and build some dedicated facility for doing exactly that. That's what I want to do. And I feel like this might be the area. It is, yeah. Alpha 1 was one of the mysterious members. Ooh. Now, the rooms... What's my rooms button? That's the rooms button. Oh, the bedroom has stopped being a bedroom. So we need an airflow tile. I'm going to put that as really high priority. Yeah, we don't want to upset people by them having no bedroom. Because everyone's got a washroom. That's kind of not needed for that. That's an airflow tile, and then I can deconstruct that. Yes, there's definitely, I don't know, subtle clues. Maybe you could pick something up if you ask nicely. I don't know. So mush bars, lice loaf. We've got a load of food coming in. We've got the excellent fruit. We've got a lot of it, but I don't think people like eating it. Probably needs cooking into something. Yeah, let's deconstruct the ladder. We can jump across. Can we jump across this gas reservoir? Is that like something they can walk past? I assume it is, because they can walk past all the other facilities. We are slowly improving the air quality. What I am going to do, because we've got too many things already, I'm just going to print them, the pip eggs, because it's a thing. And we might as well get them, and then they can get stored away, and then, yeah. It's saying that these digs are reachable, so I guess we're just gonna have to wait for the digs to happen. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, Wild Magic. Basically having all of the oxygen and gas filtration-y stuff all sort of over here somewhere. So yeah, that's why I'm sort of digging out this area for all of that. So I'm going to have a series of pipes bringing oxygen into the base. So basically, it's basically one pipe network oxygen in, and a second pipe network bringing not oxygen out. I guess we need to kind of find a container that doesn't have Here we go. So what is in here that's taking up too much space? I guess consumable ores, I guess, are taking up too much space. Metal ores, organics. There's an awful lot in here. We've got so much stuff to store. I can't believe that all of these bins are filled. It is a little bit insane. Did we incidentally end up making better storage? Obviously, we've got gas reservoirs, but I'm talking about storage bins. See, I'd even be tempted to get someone on research if we can actually have a storage bin. But I'm not 100% sure. Medicine, blah, blah, blah. Liquids, gases, decor, computers. Colony development, maybe, then. I suppose I should just put storage? Sweepy's dock. Automatic sweepy bot. And rovers module. So, not really what I wanted. Liquid cargo tank. Well, I see. So there's some liquid storage. Oh, during space missions, it's nothing to do with the colony. Yeah. Yellow stripes. Smart storage. Smart storage bin. Yeah. Gross. There isn't actually anything better for storing things. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of by one. It's just some automation going on. The orange... Oh, this gas reservoir. That's basically just stores gas. A lot of gas as well, I'm happy to report. Hey, Lilon. I just suddenly clicked and say hi. Ah, they're gonna trap themselves. They are, because they're idiots. I have no idea, well, magic. I dread to think, actually. I dread to think. Let's just check the temperature as well. Okay, so the temperature of this area isn't too bad. It gets a bit cold there, which might be useful. And uranium ore, which also might be useful. Let's make nuclear weapons. That seems like a good idea. Just enrich that uranium. Oh, one of that requires even more diggy. So what I want to do is turn, like I say, turn this into the gas plant thing. That would be useful off by one, if you want to know what's going on. But I think we're only like 2 episodes in, but they are, you know, long episodes because streams. Oh my god, you've got yourself stuck again. Come on, Wild Magic. All of you just need to not get yourself stuck all the time. Now I need to make a plan. Well, actually, the first thing I need to really do is get rid of this stuff. I need to deconstruct that pipe there, and the cabling as well. I'm assuming this will be, oh, hang on, it is consumables. Raw meal lice. Apparently, we do, which is, you are correct in, yeah, do not eat raw meal lice. They are allowed to eat hexalent fruit. We've got a lot of hexalent fruit. But yes, the raw meal lice, I didn't realize that was even a thing. But it makes sense to bar them from that, because, let's be honest, it's much better to turn it into the proper cooked food. What is the deconstruct? Okay. Here we go. I mean, if they're compressed enough off by one, then that will increase the temperature. And if you increase the temperature enough, then they're cooked. That's how cooking works, right? We can actually deconstruct this now. The water that's here is kind of irrelevant. Okay, so that's all diggable now. What I ideally want so if I have an oxygen tank, a hydrogen tank, and I guess a mixed gas tank, or at least that's the two that I kind of need now. But I'm gonna put 3. Do we have the skill to dig that away? Because I don't think we actually do. Or, even better idea. cooking it again, I feel like is not going to make it any nicer. That's my gut feeling on the situation. It's like, it's going to be gross one way or the other, so yeah. Yeah, I've got another filtration system just here. So anything that's hydrogen goes down, everything else goes out here and gets sort of pumped down here, which is not great, but it stops things that aren't hydrogen from getting into the generator. So yeah, good spot, but it's oh my god, that's the filter is only working sometimes, but hopefully we can get that sorted out. Come on, Pagey, get the system going. You're not providing enough hydrogen for the system, really. See, this is the pot where I want to output hydrogen from this tank back into the system. Which, actually, I could do. Okay, you know what? I'm going to actually do that. Because this is full of mostly hydrogen, so I can actually just have some air pipes. Just temporarily I need to just... Well, not temporarily, but you know what I mean. So that means O2 supply is lowered above. Directly up here, yes. But that's why I'm trying to redo this whole thing to try and, well, basically just to try and get it all working. Yeah, there's an awful lot of, issues with all kinds of things right now. But yeah, hence the reason trying to get the gas things sorted out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. There's some water up there which we can drain in. I'm just thinking as well about the future of the water. Power is a thing. Generators are a thing. Gas is a thing. There's a lot of things that are things. You see, although in real life there's no way you could electrolyze water to get hydrogen, then burn the hydrogen to make power and then be a net gain, I'm wondering whether in this game the seed to this map, I don't know how to do that. Is this the coordinates there? Here we go. I don't know, little horn. Maybe you should remedy it. So, first gas reservoir is going to go up here. Second is going to go there. Third is going to go there. I'm assuming that they'll get rid of the dirt to build that thing. Maybe not. Well, maybe. Apparently so. I feel like just blaming someone randomly is definitely what we should do. Let's not go crazy. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to run in some pipes. In fact, actually, I want to run in the pipes along the top and have them... Yeah, I'm going to have to just sacrifice all of that. Bring in the pipes along the top. That will then be, well, everything. Why is everything skewed? That's true, that's true. She has been slacking sometimes of late. This is very true. Now the question is can we no, what I'm gonna do, so ventilation, we need some gas filters and pump in the gas that way, or pump in the gas the other way. No, that's research. I've forgotten how to rotate things. Like I had one... Oh, really? Okay, it's odd, but okay. So in is white, and then... Okay, so if I bring things in from there, oh, click, must be built in an unoccupied space. Let's put them on the upper level and put the filter there and then build the pipes down. I just wish there was a long-range building option. Yep, you can swap it off by one, that is true. I think anyone can do that. I don't think it's members only. And I'm just thinking about... Because technically it should just be down here. Like that, you mean? Ah, there we go. But the seed is in the coordinates. So yes, it's basically giving you a breakdown of the asteroid, the world seed, the difficulty, and then story trait settings. So everything in the coordinates is everything you need to know to reproduce this map exactly. Something like that. So ideally, I'll pump in all the gas from the right-hand side, and it will go through, and everything will be filtered out into these canisters. And then I can put the hydrogen directly. Well, it'll go where it needs to go. I'm just going to have to wait for things to be produced. We can then put some oxygen generation stuff in place. Is there an electrolysis that doesn't require there to be an enclosed room? I don't suppose it makes a big difference. I can make an enclosed room here with 4 electrolyzers, and I have the filter pump system that I've currently got anyway. I look away for like a second, and suddenly we end up with with a whole load of things constructed. It's great. I like it. I think we need some ventilation tiles so that things drift downwards. Ah, yeah, the insulation tiles. I'll make a completely insulated room kind of thing. Yeah, we can sort that out. At the moment, I'm just trying to separate all the gases and make an organized system, but we'll see how well that goes. So this first thing will be oxygen that will filter into that. So the first, that will be oxygen tank. That will be hydrogen. And then this, I guess, will be, CO2. I think they're the 3 main things that we have. And then I guess I should just have... Actually, what I should do is not have a filter yet. I guess I should just run that and have another tank for everything. I assume so, yeah, off by 1. Wouldn't say that I'm especially up on everything, but I'm moderately... Okay, you know what? Carbon dioxide. Fine, we'll do CO2. The amount of oxygen is doing quite well, actually. So, ventilation. I kind of need to have this pump going into there now. Which I suppose... So in theory... everything above should now get filtered. The first tank, the one on the right, the first tank will be oxygen, then it's hydrogen, then it's CO2. And then we've got the hydrogen tank, as you see. Oh, I haven't actually quite gotten that. There we go. That obviously needs to be then put into some kind of electrolyzing oxygen generation chamber, which, as we've said, is insulation tiles because heat. But if how much heat is it actually producing though? I mean, it is producing heat, but wouldn't the machines break if they get too hot? Is that a thing? Should I put them like near this stuff to keep them cool? I don't know. Don't know. Right, well, let's build a chamber. I'm going to build a chamber up here. And I guess I'm going to replace some of these insulated tiles with well, things. I guess something like this. And then hydrogen is not doing amazingly. But we can keep things going. Technically, this pipe should only now have hydrogen coming down it, so I can get rid of that filter. But yeah, power is definitely a thing. Let's have a little look at research. And we'll have a little look at power. Because I'm pretty sure electricity is something we probably need more of. We focus ourselves... You see, we've got a coal power. I'm always looking for new power. I mean, I suppose if you make things out of gold, then yeah, that makes some sense. Sound amplifiers. interesting... Okay. Oil refinery. Internal combustion. How much coal do we have? I mean, let's be honest. Coal generator sounds like a good plan, and we can put something elsewhere with coal over here somewhere. So I'm guessing you can't just infinitely just turn water into hydrogen and power everything. I'm guessing is that's not a thing that's feasible to do with the electrolyzers. Is what I'm assuming now. Yeah, I mean, we do votey things a little bit on this one, especially when we have things to print. At least for the most part, people aren't suffocating in the bedroom now. That's got to count. That's got to amount to something. It's still not technically a bedroom. Oh, because it's too big. Apparently, that one space makes it not a bedroom. God damn it, game. Unreachable build. Obviously, it's an unreachable build. Why would it not be an unreachable build? I'm totally just gonna do that. That's the maximum size of a bedroom. Right, so I'm gonna rewire this a bit. I don't think it's necessarily going to be that helpful, but I'm going to do it anyway. Deconstruct that. Top priority, please. Whoa, why is that coming through? Oh, I know why that's coming through. I need to deal with that, but yeah, that's fine. Since we're having problems with it anyway, we might as well just have that pump its gas around. Gas pipe. It's a bit of a pain to put it all the way around there for now, but that's because I haven't moved the new system into place yet. Oh, they can't. Of course they can't. Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna have to be really crude and nasty with this. Oh my god. It's getting really gross. Let me stop for a second. It's coming down there. It's coming down there. That's happening from there. That is now what? Empty or full or not? I don't even know. But that's actually the pipe that I kind of need to have that connecting into. But I can't do that because of overlap. The pipe there's over the top of the ladder, which is not ideal, but that's my oxygen grid. That is my oxygen network. Let me hover over there. So that is all one grid that's got all the oxygen things in it. That bit there's filtering not oxygen out and putting it into that tank. I don't think I need the not oxygen system anymore. So actually, I'm going to start deconstructing a whole bunch of things because we do not need these things anymore. I don't like the fact that that pipe is there. So let's cancel that for now. I am gonna get this whole thing made better It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be slightly better organized. Can you just kind of... Nah, it doesn't actually... Is there a shortcut to deconstruct the currently selected thing? In fact, actually, if I do deconstruct now, will it only deconstruct... Yeah, because it's only got pipes visible. So yeah, the deconstruct tool here will only deconstruct things. Yeah, okay. Gas bridge is that. Ventilation, gas bridge. Pipes. Oh no, the gas bridge needs to be... Yeah, cancel build. Cancel build. That's fine, that's fine. Gas bridge. Over that. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm trying to do. My god. It will. That's why I'm trying to get rid of some of the spaghetti. But obviously, there's only so much that you can actually do to get rid of the spaghetti. That's actually already done. So obviously, it will eventually get good. And in fact, that needs to be deconstructed, and that needs to be deconstructed, and that needs to be deconstructed, and we need more gas pipes up to there. There we go. This thing needs to be deconstructed. I mean, maybe. So, in theory, the output from the current oxygen and hydrogen generator, the hydrogen, the leftovers is going up around there, around there, into the sorting pipe. Well, that all still needs doing. I'm glad that's slowly going to get done. That then goes into the sorting mechanism, which then goes into here, which then the hydrogen all goes down there again. Okay, cool. I'm going to deconstruct this. And that. Because that was just pumping in crap that was going into this room. It is still a bit overly complicated, but it is what it is. This room also can start getting its dues. That mesh tile is probably not needed, but okay. It's getting there. It's getting there. Let's not hail the spaghetti. Let's just hope that the spaghetti gets itself sorted. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to move the gas pipe like that. Because, well, I need pipe. I need whatever is left over going in there. Let's auto harvest that because why not? Oh my god. Mush bars. We don't have any mush bars. We need mush bars. Everybody needs some delicious mush bars. Thanks, Zach, for generating power. As much as I feel like the gas pipes are slightly nicer now, it's still not great. But that's because, well, a lot of issues. Thanks, Zach. But the beginning of the last stream seems like a long time ago. Okay, so now we're having more things being pumped from there. You'll be happy to know, guys, this is just a sort of temporary measure until I get things... Well, it's not a temporary measure, but you know what I mean. It's a thing measure. I don't even know what's going on anymore, man. Where's me power? There's me power. Once that's set up, then I'll get rid of that pump that's over there. Ah, oh, man. Yeah, I will. I'll take that victory. Sure. We've got a better gas storage facility in place now, so I'll take that as well. Just gonna get that ceiling built, and then that entire room is gonna be new electrolyzer. Water amount, we could do with some more water, but it's not urgent crazy. Hydrogen and chlorine. There's so much water up there, and there's a cool steam vent, which is kind of cool. We're slowly getting up that way, aren't we? So, there is obviously power overloading. Is that just because the wires are made of aluminium and aluminium sucks? Yes, it is quite hot. Which, it's not so hot that it's a major problem. Like if I built a chamber under here with a pump. So you just have to kind of... Yeah, you have to segregate the parts of the system then. So really then, one hydrogen generator is the maximum a set of wires can actually have. Because obviously they can produce 800 each. Okay, so that's now doing that. Oh my goodness. I wouldn't say the system's working precisely, but it's sort of working, I guess. We just need to get this heat chamber sorted. I can't remember why that mesh tile is there, but I don't want it there anymore. It is inconvenient. Setting all the hydrogen up. And again, if I put mesh tiles kind of everywhere, then at least it'll let things distribute. Right, pump it through. So if I lay a load of pipes, I can't do it right now, but if I lay a load of pipes through the middle of the map, that uranium ore, or through there, would the liquid in the pipes then get cold? Because the pipe is cold. Ice. That's kind of cool. That would be very, very cool. At some point we may have a stable colony, but we'll see about that. So we have got a coal generator. How much coal do we have? Tons of it. But I don't know how long coal lasts. I kind of feel like we can put a coal generator down here just for a laugh. It produces carbon dioxide, which will then float down, which is kind of acceptable because it's kind of what we want. Just gonna chuck that coal generator there for a laugh. Yeah, the hamster wheels aren't bad. They do help. We could always make one where it's no, I don't want the actual door to be top priority. I want to deconstruct this. But then the priority is going to be like 4. Because I don't want it to go crazy. The polluted oxygen seems to be drifting up. I don't know how the deodorizer are getting a lot of polluted oxygen. Yeah, that is the thing off my arm. Might be useful for emergency power, or like I can set one of them because they actually have configuration thresholds. So I could have one go only when the batteries are at like 10%, which at the moment they're pretty damn low most of the time anyway. But you know what I mean? I could change the threshold so the second one is only used when in absolute emergencies. I'm actually going to get rid of that and just put tiles along here. So that things drift down there, and I just don't want all this crap here. Coal is on its way. I'm guessing. So literally just put it here kind of thing. You think you just put it like there sort of thing? Or just like a couple of spaces? I don't know. That can't be there, unfortunately. Also a mesh tile there, so that goes down then, put a deodorizer there kind of thing. Yeah, it can do. There we go. Threshold there is 5%. Is that a connected battery? Connected batteries. Okay. So that one shouldn't go until it's... Oh boy. This room got built dumb. Don't get me wrong, it's not entirely their fault. Like some might say that it's not their fault at all. Why can't I build in that location? Oh, I see. So I'm just gonna have to... I'll approve that. We don't really need it. Cancel that. So you can automate things in some way, yeah? Obviously the threshold is when it... So it's that's the coal thing. Let's just operate that. So you would have some kind of automation thing going on here? I see. So if you could go like put a smart battery somewhere, and I'm guessing the smart batteries will charge up. Okay. Well, I assume that I can manually do it for now, and then obviously I have to wait for them to do it themselves, sort of thing. Obviously, I don't want to do it manually. That sounds like it sucks to me. God, that airflow tile is just not operating because they can't jump up to there. It will. Disable that. I'm going to put top priority on that, so the moment something needs doing with that, someone does it immediately. Or at least as close as damn it. But the batteries look like they've got a reasonable amount going for them. There we go. To let all the hydrogen gas out. And unfortunately, there's still hydrogen gas there. And then I was trying to get the ladders up there so they could dig away these tiles, but obviously, as you can see, it's not really working. What I'm actually going to do is do this. Just to get the hydrogen out. Oh, you like these ones, you mean? Sorry, I misread what you said. I don't know. I just felt like I don't know, I felt like it wouldn't filter out as quick. I guess. Oh, those batteries are depleted really quickly. Oh, these ones. Yeah, that's a good point. I want to drain all that polluted water down into there and be done with it. Automation wires. Okay, I think it's time I looked at the automation stuff. Is automation its own category? Let's have a little look. Possibly. Automation wire, there we go. So basically, automation wires are a thing. I think we need them. Now I'm looking for coal. I think it's easier if we do it this way. There's granite. There's abyssal, right? Granite, again, granite. Slime. There, coal is like a lavender colour. Good to know. There's a lot of coal around that chlorine gas. I think that needs to be over there. Yeah, on the left, I think, because I feel like I know, I know, but it's like, do we get? Oh, algae's an interesting one. I mean. Yeah, I mean, technically, we could do that just with the plants as well off by one. I think most coal is probably plant-based, isn't it? Like I think people have said, let's not have more people yet. I will do the votes when I want people, but I think at the moment I just don't know enough about the game to know when it's a good idea to have... There we go, that's a good idea. The other thing, of course, I'll have to have the pumping that as well. Yeah, that's really getting polluted around there, isn't it? Damn. Yeah, don't congratulate yourself too much, Chosen One. Yeah. You just breathed in a load of poison. It's fine. You'll be fine. little bit of research is done. The research surprisingly happens quite quickly. But mostly because it's the easy stage research, I think. Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah, with those sorts of things. So, I mean, that makes sense that each one can only have one thing. I mean, once we've moved the electrolysis to a different room, you know, in here, it'll be hopefully a little bit better. Because then there won't be all this hydrogen here. I can get rid of that pump system there. Make this a bit of a larger room. There's a lot of things that I'm trying to get done and kind of assuming might work, but I'm going to up the priority on these even more because I just want them done. Want them done. What are these things doing? They're still pumping their way, pumping away. I can get rid of all those pipes as well soon. Because once I have the electrolysis here, it'll all go into this oxygen tank. And then it'll go straight from the oxygen tank into the oxygen system. I'll be able to move these oxygen pipes into the tiles above. Yeah, the whole thing's just going to be a little bit easier. That's a... I have no idea what word that is, but I had to reveal that off by one. But I don't always see everything. That's the interesting thing about it. They'll censor things in ways that I cannot see and therefore cannot uncensor. They just pass the stuff that they're not sure about onto me. Yeah, polluted water would be nice. I mean, you know, to clean polluted water. Flow redirection, distillation, refines slime into algae, refines lumber into ethanol. Oh, here we go. Water from polluted water. So distillation's a good one. Improved plumbing. Insulated pipes, interesting. Hydro sensors. See, this is all the automation stuff, which I just have no idea about. Liquid shut-off. Again, yeah, it's like a valve type thing. Liquid reservoirs. So that's basically like the gas reservoir, but a liquid. Obviously. Oh, that sort of... Yeah, a dictator, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the sort of person that's... yeah, we don't like those people. One of these days, I suspected it doesn't last very long. We're gonna have a benign dictator somewhere. I suspect it's not gonna happen in the near future though. Okay, so we are going to have a... What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Electrolyzer. That's what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna have that. I just need a bit of space in the middle for things. See, having that there actually does work quite well, doesn't it? 6. You think 6 pumps? 6 gas pumps? Really? Seriously? That the electrolyzers do that much? Well, I mean, I'll... Okay. It's gonna take a lot of electricity to do that. Yeah, I have to admit, I've not been, like, looking at the numbers too much. I've been just kind of winging it, which is probably not the right way to go about this game. But, you know how I am. Gassy fellows. I mean, yeah, I suppose they are. And yes, I like to have things neat and kind of weird. Neat and weird. It'll work. It'll probably work. I also need fluid pipes because of water. It's a big project. Let's pour another beer. Because obviously these guys have got their work cut out. Pipes and wires and digging and all that stuff. I mean, you make a fair point off by one. Yeah, it could be worse. Could be owned by Zuckerberg. I'm gonna look at all the gases. I like looking at the gases and stuff. It's just fun to watch. Does that make me weird? I mean, obviously I am weird, but do you know what I mean? Is that the reason why? I mean, yeah, if you want to send a link, you can send a link, but I don't think it'll let you. Nothing that I can do about that either, unfortunately. It's just one of those weird things. I don't see anything, Wild Magic. If you've posted the link between those last two comments, then nope. Let's have a little look at the plumbing for a bit, because the plumbing's a fun one as well. I like the fact that we've got this whole toilet thing going on here. He also didn't mean that, are they Japanese folklore monsters, the Oni? I think they're like trolls, like evil troll things. I'm not 100% sure what they are, actually. Research is complete. Let's have a little look. So, distillation we like the idea of. Refines lumber into ethanol. Produces clean water from polluted water using sand. I like the idea of distillation. I'm going to activate that. Yeah, that's yes. Yes, chosen one. That sounds like the correct way of describing it. Bit by bit, this system's gonna work. Yeah, I know what you meant. Although it did throw me, like, I think it was first session, it kind of threw me what the hell was going on and what the hell you were on about, but, you know. So now oxygen is coming in from the oxygen generation chamber. That canister, that container is going to fill with oxygen. I then need to redirect that output into the oxygen grid, which is, as I said before, the one that's currently highlighted now. Which means that I can get rid of the oxygen generator that's where the storeroom is, put more storage in there, because, oh boy, we need more storage. And then it'll neaten up the pipework. A little bit. Not loads, but a little bit. I also need to... Ooh, hang on a second. Let's build some gas pipes there and get rid of that gas pipe there. I think. No. No, that's not quite what I'm after. Cancel that. It's these that I want to deconstruct. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. The reason why I'm deconstructing that is so that that right-hand side can be bad or mixed gas up. This left side is good gas down. I suppose it's as good as it's going to be. Wow, there's a lot of oxygen and other gases coming in. We can probably shut down a lot of the other things now. Like, what is up there? There's a lot of oxygen up there. So for now, I'm actually going to disable that building. And there's a lot of oxygen up there. So I'm just going to disable that building. So I'm going to switch off those two buildings. Those two pumps. That will then help this not be so cloggy. Especially now that we've got this crazy thing going on. Because at the moment it's getting a bit clogged up with it being... Basically, it's because they keep having to wait for each other because it won't mix the gases. Every now and again it gets coincidental that the gases are the same and they match. But, yeah. God, wow, the amount of oxygen that's being produced is insane. Can't wait to actually feed that into the oxygen system. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? I'm just going to leave a gap there. Yeah. There's a whole load of stuff that's doing its thing. Yeah, because that's going to come up that way. I don't want to move that pump up. because they've still got that hydrogen up there. What I actually could do. Do that. And then literally deconstruct this. Okay, so that's drying up now. I'm just going to put these high priority. Not too high, but higher. And that's that. There you go, little one. I unblocked that. Well, every now and again I'll spot that the chat has blocked somebody up. Which isn't helpful, but it's a thing. It's slowly gonna... the backing up... the slowness is slowly gonna stop being slow. I figured you'd say something like that, Wild Magic. Okay. Now I'm going to turn around and build a load of gas pipes there. And I'm going to... deconstruct these electrolyzers. Leave the pipe pump thing running. I'm also gonna build oxygen gas pipes all the way along here. The gas vent there. We'll get this spaghetti sorted. We will get it sorted. I am going to. I just need to put these pipes in and get the rearranging of everything done, and yeah, it's all in progress. It is all in progress. I think that's all good. Yep. I am definitely a man with sometimes plans. Look at how neat it's slowly getting. How much neater is that? Just imagine what we had before, and now it's actually quite neat. It's been a bit of a chore, hasn't it, guys? But we're kind of there now. Water is still a thing. About the email. Message about the email. Did I need your message about the email? I'm not sure what you mean. I think more ruin exploration is certainly on the cards. I just need to deconstruct a few other redundant things now. I'm gonna cancel some of the deconstruction. Yeah, I feel like this is fairly tame spaghetti now. I've got to be careful with the deconstruction here because complete. Oof. Probably put that tank a little bit too far over, didn't I? Because I kind of can't make a door there. Damn it. The gas around the coal gen? It's happening. Honestly, I'm not particularly... Oh yeah, I do need a... I am going to uproot that plant and put a thingy there. But yes, we do need... In fact... I expand that one out there. I'm just trying to think we can have the air in here pumped out. Because basically the whole idea of this vertical pipe here is all crap goes up that pipe. And then it can go into the sorting system. Obviously, it's going to slow down the all the rest of it, but I kind of feel like there's going to be a backlog of oxygen and stuff like that at some point soon-ish. Like, at some point, the pressure of the oxygen is going to get too high and the vents are going to stop working, which is a good thing, a good situation to be in, but we'll see, I guess. It may or may not happen like that. But either way, if I have a pump here that pumps out all of the crap and puts it back into... I know what I'm trying to say. That's what I know what I'm trying to say. And then I pump the bad gas up. It goes into the system. You see, you know all the numbers, Wild Magic. You're like, you just know the numbers. Me, I'm just kind of like, I know the basics of like, oh, I know that they stop eventually, and I think we are seeing them every now and again flash red. There you go. That flashing red icon that we sometimes get on the vents. I think that's the pressure is so high I cannot output any more gas. Which is a good situation to be in. Because it's oxygen. Oh my god, look how much of a better situation we are in right now. But either way, what I do need is a gas pump. And I'm going to put the gas pump here. Because I don't want all the polluted stuff coming up. Which is why I'm not going to put a vent. Jeez. So I do want to put a gas pump. And start pumping the bad gas up into the gas filtration system. Let's have a little think. Let's have a little think. So at the moment I was pumping them down. But, as we can see, down is no longer good. But if I start pumping the gas up into the system... I mean, I don't have to do that. But I kind of want to. I mean, oxygen was definitely not included, but it's doing okay. We actually now... We're actually doing okay. Yeah, we are doing okay. I like how there is actually... So the ventilation, were there like gas detector type things? Let's have a little look at the research. Okay. I think there's so many different researchers. There's so many different ones. I'm not even sure how I would go about doing research. I haven't even looked how much sand I've got, to be honest. Wow, magic. I know that it's been being smashied quite a lot, but how much I've just kind of left them to it. So the question is, how would I best do the whole voting for research in this game that I'm not very familiar with? Like, there's so many options. Yeah, I tell you what, guys, have a little chat amongst yourselves or whatever about the sorts of direction of research you'd like me to go in. And what I'll do is I'll put the voting thing up and we can vote the direction of research. Yeah? So, water cleany thing. That would be that is an option. So I'm going to put votes. Water cleany. Because water cleany things is good. Have we any other things that people would like me to research? Or priorities that you think... Obviously, if you've got a specific bit of research that you'd like me to do, then name it, sure. But... Or just general directions of research. But I think... Did I do the water cleaning thing? I actually think I kind of did. I actually did do that. It's okay. Smart batteries. Power stuff. I don't really know what power stuff, but we can do power stuff as one of the options. Yeah, I noticed that the slime to algae was a thing. So yeah, we've got medicine tract, which we've not really looked at. Liquidy things, gassy things. Exosuits is a little advanced, but we've got that. Oh, it's decor. We've got various pretty things to make people happier. Various sensors to do with gas element sensors and various other stuff. So we've got automation-y things. What else have we got? Radiation tech. Looks like it's all to do with the spaceship thing. Medical stuff. Yeah, medical. What else have we got? Smart storage stuff. Okay. Protective suit. I assume that's gonna kick in correctly. It did not. It did not. Why didn't that work? It's because I put a slash. Hey, if it's not on screen, I would not do it. I hope that your vote 1 works now off by 1, because I think you might have been a bit hasty. But there you go. But yeah, try again off by 1. But it may very well be that it's counted the vote, possibly. I don't know. Oh, one too many space there, Pagey. The system works. It does work. It's not elegant, but it does work. I hope there's some that kind research. Like the bargaining is happening. Can't really see what the vote numbers are, can we? Like, if I move it there, now you can see it, but you kind of can't see it there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the vote summary and I'm going to tweak it again. I feel like just some minor tweakage of the highlighting is probably for the best. Background opacity. So the opacity is 75%. Ah, but the text is also not particularly great. So if I put 80 and 80, that might be a bit better. Oh wow, we're gonna get a little bit of a... Who is the doctor person? That is a good question. We have skills. Oh boy, we've got a lot of people. So medicine. Delta Halo's got 3. Pagey. Basically, Pagey is sort of head doctor. With Delta Halo running up, back up, I suppose. If I do priorities, and can I extend this? No, I cannot. Sad times. But doctoring, yeah. Pagey with Delta backing up. Yeah, off by 1. Good luck with that. Right, let's have a little look at the votes. Oh my god, so medical and or protective suits. Well, the YouTube integrated vote won't allow exactly what I want for the voting. It doesn't give the right point values because with the subscribers, you know, not subscribers, but you know, the members and stuff, adepts and apprentices get like more votes, so it didn't quite work with that because it doesn't allow you to do that. This also will give me the option for icons or being able to make it a bit more integrated for fun, and this gives me a bit more flexibility. But yeah. But either way, medical and protective suit. So that's basically medical or protective suit. I'm going to cast the deciding vote. I think some sort of protective suits would be fun, wouldn't they? Some kind of protection in hazardous areas. And I think there's like... exosuits. But I don't know whether that's quite the thing that we need. Atmosuit dock. Textile production. See, we've got the mask docks. That's a lot heading toward hazard protection. Pretty much chosen one, yeah. Which is kind of funny if you think about it. It is kind of funny. I mean, yes, that is a fair point. This does get us arty stuff as well. I like the fact that it's going to get us some arty decoration stuff. That's what I like about it. You're so obsessed, Chosen One. Why are they all just chilling around here? Is this like the main fun place to chill or something? I'm a little bit confused, not gonna lie. But yes, you were saying about sand. Do we have enough sand? We possibly have enough sand. Dirt, clay, meal lice. I want to put meal lice on there and sand. We have 7 tons of sand. Okay. Okay. Well, I tell you what, we will switch it off for now, and we'll yeah, that's 7 tons of sand. Okay. I like the fact that the batteries are at a good level at this point. I do like that. That is fair, Chosen One. I appreciate your excitement. So this is a very, very cold area over here. I like the fact that the coldness is actually starting to creep in. No, I genuinely do like that. It amuses me. What I'm going to do is I'm actually just sort of put a gas vent there and a gas pipe there. I may get rid of that vent, or at least disable that vent, because we've got like two vents in that one room, which we probably don't need. And also I think I want to put a vent here and connect that up, just so that that room's got some vent. Oof. You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to have a little break. Because I need a pee. And yeah, there's always time for a break, you know what I mean? There's always time for a break. Because we should always look after ourselves, you know? Always look after yourselves. And a break, you know, you don't want to go crazy and do the same thing constantly. It's not a good time. It's not a good time. So I'm going to chuck some music on there, and I will be right back. I'm going to go for a pee. So there's that. I'm just looking at this email. Ooh. It looks kind of sexy, man. I'm not gonna lie. Looks kind of sexy. Now I have to dismiss all of those little reminders that pop up. Let's have a little look. Okay. There's a lot. So basically, yeah, we've got I see. So basically, you've got all of these hydrogen-y things. Let's zoom them in a bit. Like hydrogen generators and other stuff. Electrolyzers, pumps. Okay. And then you've got all the pipe work there, pumping things out. So yeah, like say 2 pumps per pipe. That there's pumping. There's like a valve thing, the various valves which I think activate or deactivate things with the automation. Maybe I'm not 100% sure. I'm guessing they're the automation cables because I've not seen them before, and they only seem to go through to those little sensor things. These look like thick power cables. I'm guessing they're upgraded power cables because they look thicker. They look thicker. They all look thicker than, except these ones. These ones on the right look similar. And then, I mean, to be honest, they look like power cables, but they're not. Well, they are. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah. But yeah, it's an interesting thing. It's an interesting thing. Let's hang on. Let me just switch that off. There we go. And then we can do this. No, it's interesting actually. Thank you for that one, Magic. But yeah. So what are we learning? What are we doing? What have we got? I don't know. How much water have we got here? I need to make a pumping system to get more water in here. All we need yeah, because that whole pumping system I got rid because it was like no, I didn't get rid, but it was not as useful as I'd want. Yeah, because it doesn't go into that system there. Because I couldn't guarantee that water is good. What are they all doing in there? Guys, what are you doing? Zach, why are you down there? This is a really bad place. But yes, interesting. There's so many little cool things. Like games like this have a lot of different ways of doing things. Like with the whole automation stuff. I love automation stuff. Like, oh my god, Factorio. So good. And with that one, I kind of know what I'm doing. Well, we don't know yet. Now this building is insufficient resources coal. How much coal do you need? I mean, you've got quite a lot of coal. Smaug. I mean, absolutely Smaug would win. Smaug is vast. Draco's a big dragon, but Smaug would tear Draco apart. I wouldn't want Smaug to win out of the two of them, but 100%, yeah. Not separating coal generation floor and floor above was a conscious decision? Oh, that! No, I just didn't want to destroy the oxyphone, but honestly, I'm probably going to destroy it anyway and build that. Unless, of course, it's a bad thing. I don't know. Yeah, I think it was just because I didn't want to destroy the phone unnecessarily, and I didn't see that there was a major problem with that. CO2 sinks, so it's not going to rise up. The power was all on this kind of floor here. What I want to know is why is this... Because it's saying insufficient coal, but we have like 2,000 kilograms of coal in storage. So I'm not 100% sure why it's saying we have insufficient. They're both dead, so neither of them. I mean, you make a good point. It's a cruel point. But it is a valid point. Oh, we got poop. Incoming poop. Look at the poop. Gross. It's a mean kind of thing to say, even if it is true. I mean, cleaning that vent, I'm gonna just disable disinfect. It's an out vent for sewage. It's gonna be dirty all the time, so let's disable disinfect. I mean, I'm gonna disable disinfect on all of these things. Can I disable disinfect? On like mass things. I love the fact that you can actually see the germs. That's slime germs. Oh, what is that storage bin? Just gross. Could someone disinfect that, please? I'm guessing it's just... Oh, it's got polluted dirt inside of it, so it's never... it's never gonna be not filthy. I love it. I kind of love it, though. Who's taking a shower? Charlie Powell. Okay. I'm not spying on you having a shower. You literally had a shower with your clothes on. That is not the correct way of having a shower. Why have we got so much power in the batteries, and yet the coal generator's not firing? We often don't have any significant hydrogen. I need to get some automation done. Yeah. Refined metal. Ooh, refined metal. I mean, that's actually... If that just works, that's actually kind of cool, Wild Magic. I mean, you wouldn't say it if it didn't work, because it's a very specific thing, but I dig that, yeah. I do dig that. There's not much work for people to do, so work isn't happening. Ooh, can it? Aluminium ore to aluminium. Ooh. I mean, that's cool. Iron ore to iron. I didn't realize. Let's get 10 of these and see how we get on. I need automation so that these things don't fire when these batteries are filled. So I want to go and have a little look at rooms. So we've got a washroom. No, what we've got is we've got a washroom. So that's a good thing. I like how the fact that a latrine is specifically... Oh, a latrine is the crap version. We've got the upgraded version, the washroom. That's good. Barracks. Well, what is this? This is a barracks. We've got a barracks. However, we could have a luxury barracks. So we need comfy beds and a decor item. So we can get the morale boost of the luxury barracks. Private bedrooms. Ooh, look at that. No cots. Comfy beds. A mess hall. Ooh. Yeah, I'm getting there. I literally, that was the next one. Mess table. That's it? A mess table is just that? I mean, that's such an obvious and easy thing to make. I mean, if we did private bedrooms, absolutely, but I don't think we're quite at the private bedroom yet. A mess table. They're absolutely tiny. I assumed that it would be quite a big thing. So a mess hall. There's nothing to it. So I'm actually tempted. Whereabouts should I put the mess hall? I mean, I could put it in here. But I kind of wanted to have that room as being more to do with the oxygen stuff. But I'm actually going to put the mess hall here. I'll move the ration box into here. What, here? This tiny little... Yeah, but that's not got a high enough ceiling. Yeah, but there's not a high enough ceiling. Oh, but it looks rubbish, though. It's tiny, and I'm not a big fan, you know? I mean, I care, though, Chosen One. I care. I know that the replicants, the duplicants probably don't, but... I don't know. I just feel like, yeah. I just feel like that there's got to be someone who cares about aesthetics, you know. Aesthetics. It's probably not that important, but aesthetics. I kind of want to put the mess hall in here, though. Put some decorations around and. You know? Oh, there's so much research being completed. You know what? Just so that we have a mess hall, I will build a whole bunch of mess tables. I'm not happy, though. I'm not happy. Yes, let's just do this. Care package. Arbor, a corn, or a Dreklet. I don't know what a Dreklet or a Dreco is. Really, Wild Magic? Fine. It sounds a bit like dragon. Tiny baby. Looking for food. Mealwood. Okay. Well, we've got that. And it crawls on the walls. That's, water cooler. Now, is a water cooler in the furniture, or... I mean, who knows? I don't know anything. Well, this mess hall is now a thing, and the barracks is a thing. That's actually a really easy way of doing things. So what else have we got? Massage clinic. Wait a second. Receiving massages at the massage clinic will significantly improve stress reduction. Massage table, decor item. Okay. What is this? 24 room tiles. Okay. Yeah, I just did what Chosen One said. It was, you know, because it's a bit too small for this. It's a temporary thing. It's a good quick temporary boost, to be honest. But having a great hall is potentially going to be fantastic. Random kitchen. Okay. Massage clinic, though. But massage clinic, that sounds actually kind of cool. Yeah, we can make it bigger. I know, Chosen One. But it's still a bit narrow. You know? Like, it doesn't need to be tall. But I kind of like the whole 4 height stuff. Which for the bathroom, of course, is essential. For a lot of the rooms, it's pretty essential. I like the idea of the massage clinic. Do we even have a massage table? Oh, the word massage has stopped sounding like it's a real word. You know, you say things too many times. Massage, massage. Damn it, that's not helping. I should really just stop repeating the word massage. But a decor item, 12. To be honest, that room should have been the massage room. We can make a great hall. I kind of want to make a great hall now. Just gonna say. But fancy decor items. We have a little look at the research. Actually surprisingly pushing forward with that, aren't we? Atmo suit checkpoint. So, what's the difference between a decor item and a fancy decor item? Who knows? It might well be the fine art. Majorly increases decor. Majorly. Sounds like something Trump would say. Ah, skill of the artist. That may or may not be the truth. So, let's have a little look at automation. We have some cabling. Automation wire. Connects buildings to sensors. So, at a glance, we can potentially have these generators only fire when the... but we need a smart battery. That's the other thing we need. We need a smart battery. Power. Do we have smart batteries? It's a good question, isn't it? What's this heavy watt wire? Oh, we've got heavy watt wires now. Cool. Power transformer. Well, we can wait. That's fair enough. Smart batteries would be good right now, but I'm okay with that for now. I'm going to disable this building again. Just having a little glance at things. Yeah, because what I can do is I can put a smart battery somewhere, hook up the automation, and make it so that only these things are only actually they're only enabled when the smart battery is below a certain amount. And I can even rig it so that the hydrogen things fire first, and then the coal generator only kicks in if it gets even lower than that. We can figure it out. We can figure it out. We can queue up. I think at the moment we're basically at this research now. But I'm assuming, like you say, you can like transit tubes. Oh, is that like high-speed travel type tubes? That's actually really cool. Oh my god. It's like Futurama. But it does require yellow research, which I think we're potentially going to struggle on. Well, we've just got one more. No, we're still doing improved ventilation. Atmo sensor. Okay. High pressure gas vent. Okay. Well, we're getting things that are useful. Things that are useful are happening. I'm gonna put some ore in one of these. Oh, nuclear. Sounds fun. Metal ore, please. And refined metal. Actually, let's put refined metal in there and more metal ore in there. Oxygen down there is not particularly good. The problem with that bridge is it's kind of it kind of creates a one-way system, which is not the worst thing in the world. I'm just keen to keep an eye on things. The problem you've got, of course, is as the oxygen goes down, each time it hits a junction, there's a chance it goes one way and a chance it goes the other way. So every time it's going down here, there's a 50-50 chance, I'm guessing it's 50-50, that it will go off to the side. So the chance of it getting all the way to the bottom is almost zero. So that's probably part of the reason why there's not as much oxygen down here as there should be. And I suspect that if it was like a three-way junction, so the oxygen was coming down and there was a left and a right and a down, then it would be a three-way 33% kind of thing. So you almost need it to branch off early and then some of it go down to the bottom and some of it near the top. So that is the only issue that we have. And that's why the oxygen is not amazing at the bottom. Surprising in the amount of oxygen right at the bottom. Obviously some of it's polluted, but surprising amounts of oxygen at the bottom. Kind of weird. Wow, look at that. Nerd! Little Horn is overjoyed, I'm assuming? Look at that. Holy crap. What have you been smoking? You're insane. That is not the face of someone who is sober. Everyone else's face is sober. Little Horn, not sober. We can't see Zach's face, but look at what that's excreting. We know that there's no happiness there. I'm working back. I see no smiles. I've always admitted I'm a nerd. What can I say? Ugh. Can we do massage tables? We can do massage tables. What did that room need again? A massage clinic required 1 decor item. Needed to have some size. And a massage table. So we can make the tiniest little massage clinic in the world. I'm beginning to wonder where to put the massage clinic that will actually... We could put it in the back of this room, to be fair. I'm going to put it in the back of this room. Is there a thing where we can find that out? I just assumed it was because... I don't know. Oh dear. You do not look like you're happy anymore. Although you are sparkle streaking. So your athletics is super high. I have no idea how to find out why you're high. Today's stress. I'm assuming that's the whole morale thing. Because I've not leveled them up, I've not spent any points on skills. All of the room bonuses that I'm giving are really having an impact. So, I'm going to have a massage table. Like here. And we'll have a decor item. Let's have a little look before we start putting things down. Would that be furniture? Yes, yes it would. Oh, I see how that works. Displays a single item. A sculpting block. A hanging pot. Kind of cool, I guess. A wall pot. I want to do some of the ceiling trims. That's what I'm going to do. So... Oh, yeah, I'm building it too high up. Yeah, no, yeah, that was my original plan was to put it in the back here, but then I didn't because I'm being weird. Yeah, yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that because I was building it in the place that I didn't want to build it. There we go. And then we have a massage. Yeah. You're just so busy trying to learn one thing, and then you just kind of... What even is that symbol? Weird. Yeah, wild magic is basically just like, yay, butts! That's basically what's happening. I don't make the rules, man. I don't make the rules. The rules make me? I don't know where I'm going with that. So I don't know whether these, I assume this does not block airflow. I'm going to assume not. Oh no! Why is the chat disconnected? Why is everything's going wrong? I'm gonna pause it for a second. What is going on? All of the internet problems. There's a lot of internet problems going on. What is going on? Yeah, the whole stream is it was hiccuping for quite a while then. And as you say, it's suddenly I've got green bars on OBS. Green bars is good. Little horn is still high, but also happy to be drowning and cold. It's fine. Maybe. I mean, we don't know. It could be the end of the world. We don't know for certain. Oh, Wild Magic's having a shower. Very brief. That was a very quick shower. Oh boy. Got me off by one. You be mean now. I didn't do anything. It's YouTube doing stuff. It takes a while to build these things. I guess they are kind of precise, I guess. That's a good point. I don't even know whether we have light technology for making lights. I know that we need power for this massage thing. Oh yeah, the chat is disconnected. Oh, look. So if I right click on that, how do I even do this? Hang on. So there's the chat, right click, interact. Can I just like chat, live chat? Did that fix it? I think it did. Yay! Thanks. Why do I feel like this is not entirely genuine, but I don't care. I'm just gonna wing it anyway. Okay, this counts as a massage clinic. Okay, that's awesome. So... why... well, even generators built within a power plant can be tuned up using power control stations. Enable power control station use. A greenhouse requires a farm station. Oh, again, there's stables, laboratory, science buildings, blah 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 blah. Yeah, the water is definitely noticeably lower. I think we should just get a pump and... I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. I've got a plan. I don't even need to do that, really. What I need to do... So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a thing there. I mean, really, if I want to get into that water, I kind of need to get above it, not below it. It's not Dwarf Fortress, is it? But, if I did build a pump here, and then kind of make a door and... Do you know what I mean? Even with the water going down, it will still flow into where it needs to go. So I kind of feel like I could do exactly what I'm thinking I want to do. There's water there as well. Oh, hang on. Are people getting... Oh, no. I thought people were going to the massage thing. Yeah, basically, we're not really producing a huge amount of toilet water. Look at it. It's not... The liquid level is not rising any significant amount. What I'm going to do while I'm thinking about it, though. Now, obviously, that's not quite what we want. Yeah, light. Ice makers, stations, textile looms, furniture, ceiling light. Well, the massage table's there, so the fact that it's available gives actually no bonuses at all, to be fair. But it's there. It's there. It's a thing that may or may not be used. Well, bonuses are always good. I know that there is an option somewhere. Here we go. No? There we go. F5. This is the bit where it shows you light. It's kind of cool. Okay, so CO2 is being pumped out here, but oxygen is also being pumped. I kind of like need the filter here as well, so that only CO2 gets pumped through. But CO2 is basically getting pumped into this area. This particular tank is now effectively the CO2 tank. It is currently got... It's got polluted oxygen and CO2 because it's like a catch-all. At some point I'll set this up so that it only pumps out when there's CO2. But we'll figure that out. There's no way of me, I'm assuming at least, configuring that to be... Nah, it's not. Gas valve. Gas volume. Let's just pause that because we've just had research. Gas pipe thermosensor, gas pipe element sensor. So that's... Okay. So that would trigger when, like, CO2 specifically is passing through. Connects to an automation grid to automatically turn gas. So that can control the gas. Insulator, blah, blah, blah. Temperature insulation. Okay. Canister emptier. Okay. Nothing major. Looks crazy. So that's it. Research is actually complete. Probably could do with more. Yeah. So, we're going to do another vote on the research. We have just produced hazard protection, which has had a lot of other things as well, side effects. So we've got the idea of textile looms and carpets and drywalls and decoration and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the thing, the various options. So what we've got as options, we've got automation sensors. We could do sensors and stuff, or automation. Got more art related things we could do. What else do we have? We've got more plumbing stuff. We've got medicine. Medicine's also a potentially good option. What have we got? Smart storage. So we've got smart storage for automation. It's a thing. We've also got smart batteries. So yeah, we've got smart battery. You want smart battery for automation? Yeah, so smart battery is the one that we've had at the moment. We've got various power related things for fossil fuels and oil and stuff like that. We've not got any oil yet, but it leads on to plastic, which could be useful in the future. We've got farming related things for agriculture. We've got farming related things with animals, which is something we do at some point want to do. What else have we got? Artificial friends. It's like, yeah, I mean that's a thing. Little robot dudes. We got yellow research. Okay, well I will put yellow research in there. I'm assuming that it'll be obvious what is needed for that. Okay, Rancher Station. Rancher Station. Okay. That's 3 different things we've got. And I'm just going to put... Yeah, I'm going to put medical in there. I keep putting slash for the commands. There you go. That is what I'm going to do. So there's the things we've got. Feel free to vote for the next research. Boy. See what we get. See what people want. Let's move it. See, it still blots it out a little bit, doesn't it? You know, it's quite light. Even that's 80%. 80% opaque. It still ends up being a little bit tricky to read. Now you can see what it says, but it's not 100% easy. The yellow research basically is this. It's materials science research, so it's effectively... So basically your blue research is your basic bitch research. The purple stuff we got, which is the supercomputer, but yellow is then like, that unlocks the next stage, which is like really advanced stuff. Well, fairly advanced stuff. Then you've got orange, which is the next one beyond that. Smart batteries are pretty good, Zach. Smart batteries are pretty good. Yeah, being a non-member, your odd vote, it can often be a decider. It's kind of interesting in that sense. I mean, the smart battery looks like it's going to win either way. But yeah, that odd vote, it's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, because that's material science research, blah, blah, blah. Which I'm assuming then... It's just the next one up. It's just that it's just you're unlocking the next level of research type, I guess. Which we're a little bit far away. But then again, so the only thing that's directly next is catalytics. That would require yellow research. Yeah, sooner or later we will need medical. That is a true fact. But smart batteries are also a good thing as well. Yeah, don't eat the yellow research. And it's good advice. I would say that's probably good advice for all kinds of research. Don't eat it. Just don't. It's not cool. Okay, so smart battery it is. Awesome. I'm just going to type in battery. And then we will find the smart batteries. Oh, look at that smart, sexy smart battery. This is going to be a lot quicker than the previous research that we did. It's like the other research led through 4 or 5 other prerequisites. This one has no prerequisites. We're straight away in there. I don't know whether or not we are able to dig the hard stuff. Oh my. Hard stuff. Oh, look at that room. It is getting a bit wham in there, isn't it? It's a little bit wham. There are pipes that can carry more stuff than other pipes. Like, faster. Or would that just be madness? Am I just insane? Yeah, these ladders need to die. It depends on daylight savings. That's the only other thing off my one. Is like, with it being summertime, the clocks changed. They went forward. But obviously, depending on which countries you guys live in, your clocks may also change. So, it's not always easy for me to be able to tell exactly when things are going to start or not. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Look at this system. So we need a nice liquid pump. We need a nice delicious liquid pump. And we're gonna put some power. Like that. And we're gonna put some plumbing in there. And once all that's set up, I'm gonna put a switch. That is a good point. We need like a switch. Does not affect circuitry preceding the switch. I don't really know how the switch works. I'm assuming I can just put the switch here and then just... I know, the automation is a thing. So you basically just build it into the line. Yeah, I kind of want to... Oh, but then that's... Now, what I'm going to do... I'm going to feed the wires through some cabling here and then have that there. Just so that it's purely for this. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Because I originally started at about 8. Yes, the same time as my videos come out. But yes, I changed the live streams just so that, with me being working a lot, you know, it's not too short. None of that made sense, did it? I'm not making much sense. But basically, what with me having a new job where I'm starting early, I didn't want the fact that me working the next day meant that you got a 2-hour live stream. Because it's 10 o'clock now, 10 o'clock in the evening, and that's basically my cue to then call it a day. I can stay a little bit later than this, but it just means I'm not going to get my full hour's sleep, my full amount of sleep, and I like sleep, you know? I really like sleep. Sleep's just kind of amazing. Let's be honest, it is kind of amazing. And yeah, so I decided that it would be better for me to, you know, get an early start with the streams. And if I get an early start with the streams, that means you get some good stuff. I feel really sleepy today. There's a lot of things being built here in a good amount of time. That's fair enough, F-Bow. I would say that, yeah, I try and post the live streams on YouTube, like, the moment this stream ends, the first thing I do is I post the in 7 days time stream, so that it's there in the system and that people can see it. but YouTube's not always notifying people. It is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. So would that work? I'm assuming that once I've disconnected everything, that switch will then disable or enable the pump only. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. You are, Charlie. Nobody's died yet. I'm not sure whether this game is just very forgiving. Like dying is not an easy thing to do. Where is Charlie? What is Charlie doing? You are doing research, Charlie. You're researching something. I'm sure it will all happen soon. Oh shit, I can toggle the switch. It doesn't even need them to toggle it. I can do that. That's amazing. No, that's legitimately amazing. That's awesome. Anyway, so lock the door. No, hang on. How do I dig that out? I have no idea. I'm just gonna have to dig it out and hope. Okay, so I'm gonna dig this. And I'm gonna put maximum priority on them. I have no idea if this is gonna work, guys. I've heard the portal did a thing. Okay, little horn. You're about to drown, but it's fine. Nah, the water's fine. It's only moderately hot. This is like 60 degrees. It's fine. It's basically fine. This is like comfortable bath kind of level. I mean, the output temperature is gonna be obviously, you know, hotter than that, but I mean, we can figure it out. The great thing is that we have the power to disable this pipe if the water starts getting too hot. I mean, 60 degrees. I mean, I actually don't know, because my shower is cheap as anything. It's not like it shows me a display what temperature my shower is at. But 60 degrees is not a bad temperature, is it? I'm pretty sure 60 degrees is fine. That's hot but not painful, yeah? Someone else tell me. I mean, I've never 60 degrees is fine. I'm certain it's fine. I mean, there's an amount of heat coming out of that, I guess, but we've got cool coming out of here. 40 degrees? That seems a bit cold. I mean, I could redirect those pipes through this area. But 40 degrees is like close to body temperature. Like human body temp, we're talking degrees Celsius, of course. That is like 38 degrees, 37 degrees, right? How can 40 be hot to a human when their body is basically that temperature anyway? It can't be. It can't be too much. I have no idea. Maybe I'm just an idiot. I don't know. Well, guys, I feel like we've done the research of stuff. What I want to do before we sign off, because it's 10 past 10, what I want to do is I want to build a smart battery. I want to put the smart battery here, wire it in, and then I'm guessing we're going to end up with automation. And we're going to do some automation wiring. And then that smart battery is going to pump out stuff. It does, but not painfully so. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I just need to fork out and get, you know, a more expensive shower so I can select the temperature and do a thing. The division between normal temperature and hot temperature is kind of weird here, isn't it? Well, still, the water temperature here is basically 22. We're fine. Fine. Everything is going to be absolutely fine. Do we have an automation tab? No, we do not. Or do we? There's the automation. Left shift F2. Okay. Yeah, I know, Shiny Gate. We might have to leave it. To the Abyssalite. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Huh. Hadn't kind of clicked that Abyssallite was the thing that was the boundary. So you got to be careful when you dig through Abyssallite, I guess. Interesting. That is legitimately interesting. Okay, so we've now got the smart battery, which I'm gonna assume is gonna charge up pretty much like everything else because it's connected to the cabling. It only has half the charge of these batteries, but I'm assuming its percentage is going to stay the same, or at least it's going to be even. You know? It is now connected up to the automation system, so its signal is going into these things. But I actually don't really know. Sends a green signal or red signal based on the configuration of the logic activation parameters. Green signal when they require charging. See, I may need some, like, logic gate stuff, I guess. Okay, so high at 95, low at 40-ish. Yeah, okay, well let's start at that then. So we enable the building. So I assume that having manually disabled it, it's disabled. But then it will enabled by automation grid. So green is go effectively. And then this will stop going go. When it hits 95, it will start sending out a red signal, which will deactivate the generators, and then it will stay red until it drops to 40. Yeah, so it'll drop to 40, go green, go up to 95, start red, go down to 40, start green, and yeah, okay, so it's like a thermostat. It's basically a thermostat. Okay. I kind of want to see this in action. Do I get to see the percentage, other than doing some basic mental maths? It's not, There we go. So it then hit 95%, immediately sent a red signal, and although the battery is now dropped below 95%, it won't switch to green until it drops to 40%. And 40% is, you know, a little bit lower than half. Okay, I like that. That works. As far as I'm concerned, that is a happy time. We've got an achievement, apparently. That's a good way to end the stream. Red light, green light. Automate a building using sensors or switches from the automation. Blah, blah, blah. Awesome. So, guys, we actually have achieved. We have achieved. We have some automation. We have much better gas systems. Power generation, and the fact that the power generation enables and disables means that the gas can build up, which I definitely approve of. We've got cycling of other gas systems, storage. We've got a better oxygen generation system. We've got this stuff, which is a thing. The water's getting a little bit toastier, but it's fine. I think it's fine. It'll probably kill us all, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing all right, actually. Got a lot more storage, and it's filled up almost immediately. We need more mush bars. Everybody loves mush bars. We got a massage table thing. Yeah, we've done quite well, actually. I think we've done quite well. I think so. I think that is worth a sort of self pat on the back, congratulatory thing. I think so, anyway. Maybe I'm, you know, a bit too premature with my self-congratulatory thing. And we have oxygen. You are absolutely right, Little Horn. We actually have a surprisingly stable oxygen system. It's not perfect. Some of the lower levels are a little bit not oxygen-y. But I just need to have a little... good night, Wild Magic. You're not staying for the outro. But yeah, it was good. Aw, you are most kind, Zach. Most kind. Hey, I feel you, man. I feel you, man. You go get sleep. I've got work, and I should have been in bed 20 minutes ago. So, yeah, you take care, man. Catch you next time. But yeah, on that note, I am definitely going to be keeping this relatively brief. But I got to do all the thanks. I've got to do all those random thank yous. They're important. Maybe. Yeah, of course they are. Like, it's kind of, what would be the wording? The system works, look! Freya did her thing. Oh, I love that, it's so good. But yes, absolutely off by one, it's good. Oh, I love that about the milestone stuff. Ah, it's good. But anyway. Plenty of things have sort of gone a little bit wrong, but yeah, nothing horribly. You are right. You are right. So, thank you to all of my adepts. Oh, thanks, Strudel, for this long list. Wouter, Necromancer, Nakomi Summers, Doth Malek, Miss Extrally, Strudel, Luca, Wild Magic, Chosen One, Charlie Powell, Delta Halo, Shaddy, Off by One, Rekka Lawson, Heelbot, Duncan Eston, Leo, Fulku, and all of my apprentices, and everybody. It is Freya Automation. And everybody in chat as well, especially those who've been interacting and voting and keeping me company and doing the thing. I will give Freya the pets. Trust me, the moment I stop talking and start turning things off, she'll be like, "Oh, bedtime," and she'll jump on my chest and purr. It's kind of her thing. It's weird because when I had Boulder, who was obviously her son that's just blessing past now, but he would do exactly that. And she wouldn't be interested in that. But she's slowly now, over time, started to do exactly what he used to do. It's adorable. I need to get that text centered. It's not working quite the way it used to. Yeah. Oh, cool, Paigey. You saved the cat. How did you save the cat? The milestone thing has to be a smaller font because I can't predict how much stuff people add to it. It's not you. It's just that it's also italic, you'll have noticed, potentially as well. So, yeah, I've had to word it slightly. But no, I want to know how you saved the cat. Aww. So the cat's okay then, I'm hoping. I'm hoping. It better be. No, I ended up getting a lot of things on YouTube suggested to me. You know, like those cat rescue stuff. They get suggested to me on YouTube all the time, and I do keep watching them because they're adorable. And you see all these people that are just kind of like spending so much of their time and effort and money to make sure that the feral cats are cared for and hopefully adopted, or if they're feral and they're going to stay feral, they're, you know, cared for and they've got food and they're not, you know, getting pregnant and, you know, making the problem worse. It's adorable. Yeah, oh yeah, well, again, there's so many because of Air Strudel. Bear in mind, the list is in order of number of months that you've had membership, so you tend to be lower down if you've not had as many months. So, you know, Wouter is unlikely to be ousted from the top mark because of the sheer number of months. But obviously people are lower down if they've not been a member for too long. But yeah, one of us. Off by one of us. Off by one of us. Off by one of us. Oh, I'm going to get going, guys, because sleepy time. I should have gone like half an hour ago, pretty much. But yeah, pretty much it. So until next time, bid you farewell. And obviously on Sunday, we have RimWorld. RimWorld is also le fun. 2 colony sim type thing live streams a week. Aren't you lucky? Aren't we all super lucky? But until next time, I will give Freya pets and cheerio.